This video today was brought to you by Lucid Shop. I can't do that deep voice. Yes, this video was sponsored by Lucid Shop. Check out Lucid Shop sites and Discord server in the description below. They will deliver your kits in OmniNT to you within 10k nether. The delivery is free if it's within 10k nether. The Discord server has nothing but positive reviews, and they have many repeat customers proving trustworthiness. They also donate a large portion of their profits to the server. So if you buy something from Lucid Shop, just remember you're helping support 9090, the server we all love. Also, if you mention me at checkout at all, forget what one it is, you either will get a free kit with your order, or you will get 25% off your first order. I'm not sure, it's going to be one of those, maybe both of you, maybe both of those, you never know. So again, thank you Lucid Shop for sponsoring the video. Check them out in the description below. Here on 9B9T, with every new day, there is a new base. Some small and worthless, only living their lives for about a week or a few months, only to be griefed by some wanderer who is so sad he actually had the time to destroy such a worthless place. Some decent. They live their lives overall calmly, with some active players, some stashes. They live to witness some fun times, but ultimately fall. The players move on, and in the end, they don't leave a true mark on the server. There are, however, some bases that live long lives, that grow to be some of the largest and incredible bases on the server. No one knows what they look like or where they are, but everyone wants to find them. They see illegal items, incredible map art, dupes, giant stashes, and incredible monuments to be awed and gawked at by all who one day find the ruins. Among these bases is SOUPBASE. However, the sad tale of SOUPBASE is not like that of Ket Island. It was not set free and left to rest like Ket. It was not remembered like Ket, because SOUPBASE has been lost to time. No world download of the base was taken. Only little bits of footage, outdated and old, remain. Only a few screenshots scattered throughout the giant death zone that is 9B9T. Odds are, everyone will remember SOUPBASE, in name only. The base was apparently epic and incredible, but no one will ever see it now. That is why I'm here today. I'm here to do my best to remember SOUPBASE. I have done my best to find a world download or any screenshots of some of the major builds. Nothing. So all we can do are two things. Starting with talking to the base's founder, along with Stasmaster, one of the most prominent members in the base. Both of these people have YouTube channels shown on the screen right now. That, of course, make content as good as mine.
Yes, Stas.
Well, technically, you have the 3 exclamation marks in front, so you can't really make a point out of that.
That's so I appear at the top of every list.
Egotistical much?
Alright, so the first question for the interview on SOUPBASE, just a couple ones. When was SOUPBASE founded?
November sometime, was it?
I think it was October. It was October 19th, 2019.
And regarding the grief, I think it was like what, Jared 2013, something like that. Griefed it, right? Yeah. And do we know he stumbled across it, right?
No. So basically, he's the account exploit that Nerds Inc. had. That they could log on to any Minecraft account.
Yeah, they patched that.
He jumped onto my account, and I was logged in at SOUPBASE, and he got the cords down.
Aww.
I'm not sure if he griefed it on my account or not, but anyway, he had the cords. Yeah.
That's sad. And there's, I think, Disco or something like that said he might have a world down. Is there any world download or record of SOUPBASE out there?
There was, but it might be deleted.
Oh no. What do you mean might, though? Who had it?
Exot.
XR? Who's that?
Exot. He was a member of SOUPBASE.
Oh, gotcha. And he he might have deleted it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big oof. Damn. And in case people want to see the ruins, do you know what general area the ruins are in to this day?
Yeah. We can give you cords to the ruins, just as long as because I think JJ's doing the next grief, like the ruins tour.
Oh, right. I haven't been watching those. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's doing SOUPBASE next time. But we can give you the cords.
Yeah, sure, I'd appreciate that.
To the ruins.
Yeah, go up there.
Because it's mostly still intact because it was 2 TPS when Jared was griefing it.
Oh lord, yeah, I noticed the lag has been horrible. It's been averaging at 5-6 TPS for me.
Yeah, it's 11 right now, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, well, before I left, I mean, it was 19, 20 TPS all the time.
Yeah, elytras weren't enabled either, though.
Elytras are causing that?
I'm pretty sure people like using
finding
bases.
I used Elytra for the first time today and I loved it, but if it's at the cost of that TPS, I'd just get rid of it.
Yeah, I'll DM the codes to you. Hang on.
Yeah, appreciate that. So are there any particular stories or notes you guys want mentioned in the video about SOUPBASE?
Supreme, tell him how it started.
Let's see. Aureus and I were walking out because we were bored and we were gonna start a base. We walked a little bit. Made the base. Invited like I think initially like 8 people. It kind of took off from there.
And that I mean, it seemed from the tour, the few cinematics on, I think, Stas' channel, it looked like a pretty cool base.
Yeah, and what was fun about that base is we'd like been pumping out so much propaganda about it, basically.
Yeah, like so many incredible exploits, dupes, and bedrock hacks, right?
Yeah, and we'd be like talking in chat about, oh yeah, Supreme, come over to the stash next to and he's like, oh, over the one over the end portal or something like that. So yeah, we'd just be like spamming propaganda and stuff. But one of the things that was true was that it was a really big base. Like there was 21 people, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it had a big reputation. You guys beefed it up a lot.
Yeah.
Like, so I heard about it the same amount I probably heard about Cat Island, and Cat Island I believe was bigger than SOUPBASE, yet they were both heard about equally.
I don't actually think Cat Island was bigger than SOUPBASE, was it?
SOUPBASE is bigger. I mean,
SOUPBASE was like 1,000 by 500 blocks.
It wasn't as dense as Cat Island though, so I'm not sure.
It was a little more spread out.
What was the how many members were at SOUPBASE?
21.
20.
Ooh, it was like 25 actually.
How the fuck did you guys keep that secret so long?
Inviting only
trusted people.
Wow. Okay, but I mean, think people would crack under like that many. One of them has to go out.
No, they're still all in Soup Gang today.
Since you guys then are obviously experts in picking reliable players for bases, what would you recommend then in vetting out a player if they're worthy of being invited to a base?
You basically just don't even scout them out for a base. Just be friends with them for a couple of months before inviting them to anything. just like talking public all day or something. I don't know. And then you invite them to stuff, and then you can start doing projects together.
You guys should have invited Fast, since he's definitely the most intelligent, trustworthy player in the server.
Yeah.
Should have.
But SOUPBASE was originally a meme base, wasn't it?
It wasn't meant to be.
It wasn't meant to be a legit base because we were it was, as you can probably tell from the chords, it's really close to spawn.
Let me check those chords actually.
Like
it was
really
like
close to spawn.
250k.
It took about an hour to walk there.
That
we
is
were saying
really
that it was at the
close to spawn.
We were saying like stuff like, oh yeah, there's negative positive world border.
Yeah, I remember you gave me chords and you said, oh yeah, it's the world border. I said that's bullshit. And you're like, no, come out. You'll find it, I swear. That is really close.
SOUPBASE 2 is actually at the world quarter.
Yeah,
sure. You gotta keep it alive.
Yeah, I got there and I decided, well, do you know my build Oasis that I was doing? It was for a build competition, but anyway. After I'd finished with that, I was looking for somewhere else to go, and there was nowhere else to go, so I went to SOUPBASE and started building my volcano. That, by the way, the volcano and everything I built there, nothing used Schematica and nothing I tested in Creative first either. It was all freehand in survival. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And most of that was not used using duped materials. Doug.
Yeah. We only had dupe materials after the Christmas dupe. It was all like hand bind with iron shovels.
Yeah, only just today I learned a dupe, but it looks like it's gonna get patched soon.
What dupe is it?
I don't know. If you
It's probably the public.
Well, I think only 4 people know about it, but I don't wanna leak.
Is it a 2-person dupe?
You tell me, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it's a 2-person dupe.
There is lots of variants of those, and it's quite inconsistent as well.
Yeah, they get. People are saying it's gonna get patched pretty quickly. Probably should get duping, but I sort of got a shop said, hey, you give my shop a shout out, we'll give you. And the only reason I agreed is because they donate 50% of the profit to the server, so I'm okay with that. But they gave me like freaking a ton of shulkers of like tools and shit, so I'm not really concerned. I know so many damn people who will just load me up with and give me stashes. I have so many stash courts that I haven't even gone to. So
if you ever want to stash, just go to the end portals of like 50k, 500k, and just look around there, and you'll find stashes.
Yeah.
Because of the end.
Yeah, it's been, I don't know, I've never really gone base hunting or stash hunting. I haven't had, I'm more mainly enjoy building, but you know, when I get my my brother on, we can do
about your base, like, you know how SOUPBASE had a really nice map art museum because of grief in your base. Like,
oh right, yeah, we had
all the nice maps there, and I took them all back.
Ah, that's so mean. Yeah.
But now they're reset, so that was kind of sad.
Soup Island maps on top.
Yeah.
All right. So that seems to be it. I mean, is there any other notes or comments you guys would like to make on it?
There was no theme to base.
Yeah, there's no theme.
Whatever.
And yeah, so no Schematica used except by me. I'm not sure if. Oh yeah, Exot used Schematica for like a build.
And it was just you and Soup were the founders, or?
It was Aureus and I.
Aureus and Soup. Okay. All right. That's pretty dope. What are you guys working on? Any new projects now?
Potentially.
Were you guys were you expecting the grief? Like I think Cat Island, they were waiting for it to happen.
They were begging for it to happen.
Yeah.
No, I was not expecting the grief. I logged in one day. I'm like, oh, well, that's kind of dumb.
Yeah. Well, was it upsetting at all? Because you guys put so much time into that. I would be a little.
Not really. I was kind of looking forward to moving on, to be honest.
Oh.
I was like, oh well, time to start fresh.
I'm just not like I don't know, I don't have too much time, so when I build a base, I put time into it, I have a lot less of it, so it means a lot more to me now.
I will say that on my main account now, I've placed 70,000 glass and 60,000 quartz in my new project that I'm doing. So.
Damn.
Hey, I helped with that.
Yeah,
you
is
did.
SOUPBASE still working together on new projects?
Yes, that is definitely the case.
That's epic. If you guys ever need an extra set of hands, call me. Oh. All right.
All right,
lads. I think that would be it for this interview. Do you guys want? I'll link both your channels. I think Soup, you have a channel, and so do you, Stas. So I'll put your channels on screen and in the description. Thanks for joining me in the interview.
No problem. Make sure you check out those ruins.
Oh, absolutely. I will. I'll go up there and get some cinematic footage. Convenient. That's pretty
I'm not
close.
sure when JJ's touring them.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, if you
He has like 20 bases.
give me a heads up, I'll go up and meet him. I've never seen JJ. All right. All right.
All right.
See ya. But just remember, with every tragedy, there's something to learn. So I hope any of you epic base owners who have massive builds or dupes that could make 9B90 history take world downloads, video, and screenshots of the base, because at any moment, some player can take it all away, whether by exploit, base hunting, or account hacks, or leaks. All things, at some point, must come to an end here on 9B90. But there is a small fraction of hope for the base to be shared. Out of everyone on 9B9T, there is only one man who can find a world download of this base. One man who can save this from being lost in time. There's only one man who can keep the memory alive. And that man is JJ, the owner and ruler of 9B9T. Only he has the world backups of this server. If we can convince JJ to go into a backup file, teleport to the base coords, and get a world download of the base, then we could save it. I asked JJ about this, but to no response. He's a busy guy and used to random people messaging him. If all of us, the people of 9B9T, can for once work together, we can make something happen. The server is our home here in Minecraft. It is a digital world with history, life, death, and power struggles every day. We don't want to lose any incredible bases to the ashes. So just this once, we need to band together as players. New friends, old friends, spawn friends, beggars, PvPers, and builders. Please share this video as much as you can in the 9B90 community and spread the word. Only we can bring back SOUPBASE. That will be it for this video, lads and gents. Thank you for watching. Follow my Instagram and join my Discord server. Links in the description below. Thanks again for Lucid for sponsoring this video. Take it easy, Cave Clan.